On March 24th, Vermont credit unions were front and center in the Vermont Statehouse with the association's annual display in the Statehouse cardroom. Association staff visited with legislators, government employees, and Statehouse visitors. The sharing of information about Vermont's credit unions had a focus on the financial contributions they make to the Vermont economy. In total, the economic impact of credit unions in the state is estimated to be just shy of $500 million annually. The association also took advantage of the day to host a small group of future credit union leaders, providing them insights into the legislative process and the advocacy role the association fulfills for the state's credit unions and the 58% of the population that they serve.
Coming to the Statehouse is an opportunity for young credit union professionals to see the process of how laws get made and what kind of influence credit unions can have over the process. Every day, credit union professionals are working within the realm of the laws that govern the practice of banking and financial institutions in the state, and sometimes they encounter challenges or things that need to be changed, and they need to know that they are empowered to make that change. If things aren't working well, this is the place to come and get it done.
So they all have the calendar, they all have the journal, and that they can refer to it very quickly. I found that to be quite impressive because in my head I thought it was going to be much more confusing, but they have it organized in a pretty formatted way, which I thought was interesting.
I was so surprised at how much the Senate is there's no electronics in there, so they're so focused on paper in such an antiquated system for our day. You know, you'd think that they would have more electronics, they would have computers and everything in there.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that it was paper, and it is so up to date, but at the same time, like, at the end of the day, that's all just gone. And the next day's worth of paper and everything.
It does amaze me the amount of notes that go back and forth between the representatives.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing here. But yeah, that there were, even in the middle of all of the discussion that's happening, all of the notes were being passed back and forth to each other, and throughout the entire building.
Yeah.
As I was walking around, I was still seeing all of these notes going around, so it was really interesting.
Yes. Also, the part that I really liked what Jessica was explaining, no matter what, you're never going to be mad at one individual. You're talking to the speaker, and it's not like you're talking to that actual individual, even though it's your opinion towards that issue that you're trying to address with that other individual.
Yeah, and the need to keep the peace, because today you're fighting against them, tomorrow you're working with them. Yeah, you want them to be on your side.
I thought it was interesting to learn all of the different clients and all of the different lobbies and kind of how many they'll each represent and work together on some things and work separately on some things, like even just with the banks and the credit unions and all of that, to learn how much beyond the legislative.
Or even the non-credit union issues that we still have representation, because it could potentially reflect somehow, some way in what we do, and so that there's representation in the different committee rooms as they're talking about things that may not pertain, but that there could be something that could trickle down.
Like, you need eyes and ears everywhere, and it's so interesting. When just walking around, you see the same people like walking around and going into this meeting, into that meeting. Like, I need to be 10 places at once.
Trying to coordinate all her people and where they are, and I need to go cover this, and then I'll be right back, and then I'll come here.